Yes, everybody, welcome to Derby Day Match Day vlog. This is a nerve-wracking one. We just pulled up outside Mackey's now. Need the pre-match meal. Need the pre-match McDonald's breakfast before we head into Old Trafford today, because this is going to be a long, hard, nerve-wracking... I'm trying of any other word that comes to mind right now, but yeah, if anything you can think of that's bad, just roll that into a sentence somehow, and that's exactly how I'm feeling right now. It's not going to be a pleasant day. Can United surprise everybody and get the result? Which it would be. It's sad on its own saying it's going to be a surprise if United win a game these days, but that's where we're at, and that's the situation we're in. So yeah, we're literally heading into Old Trafford, into the unknown. We ain't got a clue who's going to play because of all the injuries and slight knocks. Is Lindelof going to be fit? Solskjaer says he's going to give him till today to let him decide if he wants to play, which is ridiculous on its own, but yeah, I'm just going to forget about all of the sort of nitty-gritty football stuff for a minute because it's food time, breakfast time. Ant and his lot are already in there. We're going to head in there now and meet them. I'm starving and I need this because I'm going to need my energy for today. Let's get some food! Now, it may look like I'm a greedy bastard, but it's not. There's 4 of us at the table. We just didn't want to be on the camera. Alfie's getting all shy and coy again. But rating for McDonald's this morning, usual. To be honest, everything tastes a bit different on a Derby day anyway, because conversation starts straight away and the food just goes south. I think, like everyone knows already, that we're probably going to lose today. And Harley are going for United wins, even though Harley was the one who predicted 5-1 against Liverpool 2 weeks ago. All of a sudden, he's why have you changed, by the way?
Me.
What, have you convinced him?
Never back against your own team.
Yeah, you're not backing against your own team, you're just stating facts.
No.
Last week, he spoke with his heart and you've grounded him for it.
Yep.
Okay.
He said 5-1 and that VAR Ronaldo goal, he got the look of death off me.
Oh no. Can you imagine nailing a 5-1 win? 5-1 defeat at home.
Putting 20 quid on.
Wow, what were the odds on that? Anyway, Alfie, what have you gone with today?
2-2.
Desmond 2-2 for Alfie.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
So you're both going with 2-1.
You said 2-2 reasonable.
I got 3-1 Liverpool, everyone knows. I could be up for it today. I could be a lamb to the slaughter after the game today.
Liverpool again?
If, what?
Liverpool again, yeah.
Did I say Liverpool?
Yeah. You got it in your head. Said Liverpool.
That's what happens when you lose 5-0 at home, innit? God, yeah, so City today. I put my neck on the block by saying that United are going to get beat, but I'll take what comes. I won't mind taking it as long as United win. But honestly, like I said, all the videos building up to this one, I'm just going off what I'm seeing at the moment, and that's where my head is at. And maybe now I've put my neck on the block, we may get the result because everyone likes to laugh at me. So it may actually be that United win the game today. We will see, won't we? Coffee in hand. Alfie's ate all my food. That's all I've got left. So 3 wins and 1 defeat out of the 4 of us. We'll see what the other guys think when we get closer to the ground. I think it may change tune as soon as that team is announced. Anyway, we'll see you outside the ground. Going to do that now. So apparently Greenwood doesn't like playing with Ronaldo, or they're not on the same wavelength, but today they're up as a front 2. Lindelof is fit, Ollie's giving him his chance, and we're going with 5 at the back against City at home. How this pans out I don't know, because I've not quite seen City's team yet, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm guessing false 9 again for them, but all comes down to the attitude of the players now. It comes down to the character, like I said all week. These formations and these systems, it only works if the players in the right mindset. If something goes wrong, how do we react? If we go behind, can we still play the same game? Can we still play the same way? Or do we lose all interest in it again like we have done over the last few weeks? It's going to be really interesting this today now. Just building now. feel the anticipation, speaking to everyone. No one's confident that we're going to get the result today, but everyone's hopeful. What's that word, hope again? I don't know. I honestly can't tell you. Everyone knows my score prediction already. It's well documented now. I'll take whatever's coming to me after the game if I'm wrong, but it's just the way I'm feeling right now, and hopefully I am wrong, and hopefully this team actually turn up today. But I think we're going to know after about 10 minutes how this game's going to go. It's going to be one of them today. Greenwood and Ronaldo up front, well, that's a new combination. He's going to keep trying each one with Ronaldo, I think, until we find the right. A lot of people said Martial would have suited today. He's always had a good derby game. No Martial again. Fred in midfield. He's not changing anything, is there? Barry's lucky he's in the team today. He wouldn't have been if Varane was fit, even though he was our best player in the week. But he's got his chance today, 2 games in a row. Hopefully he can play as well. I think he's going to need to play as well as he did against Atalanta anyway. So fingers crossed, Reds. Here we go. We're heading in a minute.
They shall go motto as we are left row. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn.
Yep, half time at Old Trafford. Common theme at the moment. Alfie's glum-faced. Away fans singing. United losing. And not really look like we're scoring or going to score or even compete. I said at the start we needed characters, we needed someone who was going to be able to hold on to the ball, someone brave enough. The midfield has been anything but that. The defence, like I said last week at Spurs were crap. It's the reason that formation worked so well. Yeah, but as soon as he played it, I said it last week and I was criticised for it, it's how you fit certain players into this formation and system that suddenly all of a sudden appeared when you play better teams. So this formation, I think, should have played this against Liverpool. It would have got the same result as what we've got now. Maybe not 4-0 down, but 2-0 down like we are against City, because we haven't got players who can hold the ball. We haven't got players who can carry the ball through midfield. So if you defend well, you're still up against it because you've got no outlet. Ronaldo's up on his own because Greenwood's having to drop in as another midfielder just to try and keep us in the game and get hold of the ball. We had about a 2-minute spell where we kept the ball well and we got a shot out of it and a decent move on Ronaldo, and that was it. That wasn't difficult football. All it was just being composed on the ball and passing it. Keeping it simple, not trying to do stupid things, but being available, decent movement. We ain't got any movement in midfield. McTominay's running scared, Fred's running around like an endless chicken. Greenwood looks like a lost soul. Ronaldo's throwing his hands in the air again, and the defence is getting no leadership from Maguire. Luke Shaw falling asleep for the second. If you go in at half time 1-0, you've got half a chance. Half a chance. Now the game's over. It's done. It's like it was against Liverpool. Second home game in a row where basically we ain't got a second half to even get excited about because it's all over. All it isn't going to work. We know this now, but I don't know what has to happen in the second half for anyone to even think he deserves to be at this football club still. It should be 7-0, I'm going to be honest. We could have had 2 own goals. I think De Gea's made numerous saves. I think they've had about 7 shots on target in total. We're looking at it's not the same scoreline as it was against City, but it's more embarrassing because I don't think we've hardly been in their half at all. We haven't. And City have just had it easy. We've not made it hard for City, and the second half's going to be more of the same. I don't know where we go from here. I really don't. There's no changes he can make that's going to make this any better now. The deal's done. It's finished. And that's it. That's the sad thing. It's like you're thinking of how you can change it, but it's that far gone. We haven't got another option. That's the problem. It's Vincent with Pete right now with United. Oh, miserable weather. Miserable football. But are we bothered? I'm bored or not, because we've still got Ollie in charge, and until that change has been made, we're not going to see anything better at Old Trafford or anywhere. In fact, I'm looking ahead towards Watford after the international break, Arsenal at home, Chelsea away, forget it. It's embarrassing. I said it wrong. I said second half there. First half, you've seen what I said. Second half, you got to look at it and go. The way I described it on my United Stand fan vlog was, City were in FIFA training mode at beginner level. It was that easy. They didn't make one substitute. Not one substitute all game, because they didn't need to, because no one was knackered, because they didn't have to get out of second gear. They walked around us. The line ran, walked around us. What more can be said than that's already been said? Nothing. It's the same thing. 2 games at home against Liverpool and City, your biggest rivals, having spent more than anyone this summer. Finished second last season, only behind City. 400 million given to the manager to make this team competitive. Liverpool at home, City at home, 7 goals conceded, none scored. That's 4 games at home now, 1 goal scored, 4 points out the last 18. If the scores stay the same today as they are now, with Norwich beating Brentford, in the last 6 league games, Norwich, who are on track for the worst record in Premier League history, are in better form than United after 6 games. Let that sink in. That's where we're at as a football team. They're not listening or taking anything from this manager. When it comes to match day, I don't care about team bonding meals. Do not give a shit. It's not working on the pitch. That's all I'm bothered about. Boos at half time, boos at full time. This is becoming a common occurrence. City fans asking Ollie for a wave. City fans singing Ollie's at the wheel. Every single week is the same now. The only reason we beat Spurs, and I said it, I said don't get carried away. I was right. I said we'd draw with Atalanta. I said City had beat us. He's clinging on to that Champions League group. It's the only reason he's in a job. Eric Bayer sacrificed at half time. This is the guy who saved his job by keeping him in the Champions League in the week. He gets sacrificed. The guy is just so predictable. On comes Jadon Sancho, lamb to the slaughter, half time, when you're already 2-0 down. Cheers, boss. Even worse, Donny van der Beek, 10 minutes to go. Cheers, boss. He has lost this team. Ronaldo stormed off down the tunnel at full time, didn't shake anyone's hand. Again, gone. You can say players are spitting dummies out. We didn't have one tackle in anger there in that whole second half. No reaction, no heart, no fight, no nothing. This is a derby. It was Liverpool last week, it's City this week. But for De Gea, it would have been the same scoreline as Liverpool. It's worse than Liverpool, this actually, because we didn't lay a finger on him. We didn't have a shot. Do you know what I mean? We didn't get a shot on target in the second half. We had 1 in the first half, and that was embarrassing alone. I just steamed up my window. Woo. Anyway, guys, pissing it down. I've had enough. Time to get in the car, go home and sulk, maybe think a few beers, watch everyone else play decent football, and watch us drop down that league table. Like, share and subscribe, guys. I'm going to be back in the international break. I'm going to get a few people on. I'm going to do a phone in as well. I'm going to give you guys a chance to have your say, not just my voice that needs to be heard. I'm doing what I can, but man, this is depressing at the moment. It's about as good as the weather. Welcome to Manchester. Guys, like, share and subscribe. Catch you later.